Are you serious? Are you serious? Well, it sure feels serious. Let me just put it that way. And this is crazy what they're trying to tell me is going on in out in Seattle area, out in Washington State. I mean, the birds have gone wild, but it's our fault. They're blaming mankind. And I've never seen such a thing. I've never heard such a thing. But check this out, guys. Thank you for being a member of Patreon. More than 11.5 million migrating birds will fly over Washington State as they return for the summer. Okay, that's good. Residents are urged in Washington State to dim their outdoor lights in preparation of more than 11.5 million migrating birds that will fly the night sky over the next few days. Some 2,600 birds flew over Spokane on Thursday, and an estimated 12,700 birds flooded the skies over Seattle as well. But the bulk is expected tonight, Sunday night, and Monday night. Now, more than 7,800 birds are projected to fly over Seattle. They say did already Friday evening. 3,700 over Tacoma, 2.7 million throughout the state of Washington, and then another 2.6 million more expected Monday. The birds are coming from the winter breeding grounds in the Gulf of Mexico. Okay. And choose to make the long journey at night to avoid predators and take advantage of cooler temperatures to elevate body heat. However, the predators may no longer be their biggest threat, as light pollution. What? Light pollution could kill up to 1 million birds. No, 988 million birds. 988 million birds. That's insane. What are they talking about? The feathered creatures become confused by the artificial lights. Instead of landing softly on green pastures, the Green New Deal, the green machine, the green movement, the socialism has to take your tax dollars to save the birds. We need to turn off all the lights at night, sit in the dark, light a candle maybe, okay? Like a candle in the wind. Seriously, Dr. Alejandro Rico Guevara, the assistant professor of biology at the University of Washington and bird curator for the Burke Museum, has told Seattle King 5 News, it's amazing how these birds are traveling thousands of miles a night. They've always done it. And they'll always do it. Whether you turn the lights out or not, dude, it doesn't. If the lights are going to bother them in Washington State, what? It doesn't bother them when they go through Oregon? How about when they're cutting across Nevada and Colorado and on through Arizona, from the Gulf of Mexico to Texas? The lights doesn't bother them through there. How did they get from there to Washington State flying at night through all the lights? But Washington State, where they are so green that they're as green as Al Gore, they're going to die if you don't turn your lights out. Guys, this is getting ridiculous. I mean, have a little faith in God's creatures. Have a little faith in God's birds. Unbelievable. But they've got charts and graphs showing you the, and where to be concerned. They're going to start mandating this, okay? Probably 3 or 4 nights a year, maybe more. They're going to start mandating that here's some more graphs on the migration. So, they got a lot of fancy charts and graphs to show you where the birds are going to migrate to. And this is the more real serious area there where you probably should really turn the lights off before sunset and sit in the darkness with a candle. Like a candle in the wind. Okay, wait. And then they got, okay. Yeah, the birds know what they're doing, guys. And oh, by the way, some of the birds won't make it. Every year, Before there was ever Edison come up with the light bulb, some birds don't make it. And this is part of the process of God's creation. Some of them are captured by predators. Some of them are weak or sickly and don't make it. It's all part of the circle of life. It's all part of God's creation. But man was given dominion. We were given dominion. We were given dominion. But we're giving up our dominion to the Green New Deal. Let me just say this. Everybody need to give your life to Jesus Christ. You got to get it under control. Get it under control, because we're living in the last days. And it's not going to get better. But the craziness is going to get worse. Matter of fact, the Bible says, professing themselves to be wise, they're going to become fools. Have you been saved? Have you come to Jesus Christ? I am not going to they say, follow the science. Follow the science. Well, the science tells me that birds can fly. And birds know where they're going. And they don't need us to turn the lights out and shut the air conditioning units off and turn the thermostats down real low in the winter. They don't need us to get out of the... We need to relax. Give your life to Jesus Christ. It's getting crazy out there.